We've got so much lovely jewellery to look at this week. I can't wait to show you. If you're new here, I'm Kat and I'm a girl on a mission to rescue and recycle the world's unwanted jewellery. Today is a thrift haul. These are things that have come mostly from the car boot sale, my local charity shops, and a couple of bits from Vinted as well. Let's get straight into it. So I've got another haul of lovely silver things from my favourite charity shop that has all of this lovely gemstone crafters dead stock, so brand new handmade earrings, lots of those. We've also got an interesting Pandora bracelet that is full of beads to explore, and a bag of earrings that I bought from Vinted, so we'll look at those a bit later on. Let's have a look at these earrings because there was a stunning selection of gemstones. I did leave quite a lot behind, so perhaps I will end up picking up some more this week, we shall see. So these are all on sterling hooks. They will be tested, but I know that this maker used little liquid silver beads as well, so I'm suspecting that the rest of this will be silver too. These are gorgeous rock crystal. They're absolutely stunning. And then another pair of rock crystal ones here, beautiful. And you know I like my art glass. These are really pretty dichroic glass. Look at these ones here. I actually bought these in 2 trips and I forgot I'd already got a set of these, so we've got 2 in slightly different colours. Always go for the abalone / power shell, as you know. Really pretty pair there. And some green freshwater pearls. These match a necklace which I bought in the same shop a couple of weeks ago, so they'll be going on to Whatnot. I think they'd be lovely for Christmas. Now I'm saying that, it may have been a bracelet, I can't remember. Look at these labradorite ones. They're like little bullets of labradorite, and look at the flash in them. They are so pretty. Love those. These will all be in upcoming Whatnot shows, so do check out the link in the description if you haven't come across it before. We've got some lace agates, some freshwater pearls, and some amber as well. Stunning. I also picked up some necklaces from that same maker from the same shop. This absolute stunner. Now I look at it, I can see these are the same beads as in those first pairs of the first pair of earrings that I showed. Look at the light coming through them, and they're mixed with fluorite gemstones as well on a silver clasp. I couldn't resist this one. Look at the flash in these labradorites, and we've got freshwater pearls and quartz crystal as well. There's so many in the shop, honestly. There's loads. I could have bought it all. Maybe I'll go back again this week. This one was a car boot sale find from the weekend. I wondered if it could be jade. Jade keeps coming to me, so let me just give it a quick check on the Presidium. Nice. This one has actually gone right up to jadeite on the Presidium gem tester. So there's 2 different types of jade. There's jadeite and nephrite jade. Jadeite is considered to be the higher quality and more valuable. So that's what we have there. That's an exciting find. And I cannot believe that this happened, guys. I'm not sure I shared it with you. I might have forgotten to show you. But this necklace is by Stella and Dot, who previously used to sell here in the UK through home parties and independent resellers. So this is called the Zoe Lariat necklace, and it has hematite in there. It's silver tone and gold tone. I think all of their pieces are plated, but high quality plating. And you can just tie this however you want. There's loads of different ways of wearing it. Now, I went to a Stella and Dot home party a long time ago. I think it's well over a decade ago, and I fell in love with this necklace, and I think it retailed at about £85, and it was just too much for a plated piece. And I thought one day I will find it in a charity shop. One day I did find it in a charity shop, and it was £65 still, so I left it there. Then a couple of weeks ago, I do check sporadically on eBay, and I haven't quite gone to pay the eBay prices. They tend to go for around 25, 30 on there. And I found one on Vinted literally a couple of weeks ago. I think I paid £6. It was probably £10 all in with the fees and the shipping. And then the following week, guys, after looking all this time, I found one in a charity shop for £2. So now I have 2 Zoe Lariats. How strange is that? So I might see if they'll style together, otherwise this one will be going onto eBay. I was so cross with myself because I would have been even more excited if I hadn't just bought the other one. But anyway, there we go. Can't be too annoyed about that one. This one was a find for myself as well. I can't even remember where I picked it up now. I think it was a charity shop find. It reminded me of my Swarovski rings, so that's just a fun one for me. The same shop that I bought the Stella and Dot, I found this bangle, which I think is also jade, so let's give that one a quick test. Now this does fall into the low end of the jadeite bracket on the gem tester, but that low end of jadeite is also the high end of the agates, the quartzes. So let me know what you guys think. It did look, when I searched online for jade in the sort of lavender colours and the oranges, it did look like this. Let me know what you think. I didn't pay very much for it. I didn't notice until I got home. Sadly, it's obviously been dropped and broken at some point and re-glued together. It's also too big for my little wrists. So that one is going to go into a whatnot show once I've confirmed the material. Some rose quartz beads. I like to make rings and more intricate bracelets out of those. This is another interesting charity find. It was a set of a bracelet and a necklace. And I just bought it because I thought it was an unusual, interesting material. I'm not sure if it's an early plastic or if it's some kind of bone. It does look organic, especially here. Could it even be horn? I don't know, let me know what you guys think. This one is blue goldstone, which is a man-made gemstone. It's made from glass. This clasp could be silver, we'll test that one. And it's got a little sparkly in the middle. I might remake this with a different beads. I'm not massively into the sparkles, but we shall see. And then this interesting piece that has coral and turquoise inlay. Now, I had to pick up these because they were so interesting. I think possibly could these have been brooches before, or did they have, maybe they had clips stuck up here. They've obviously been remade or fixed at some point. I could turn them into pendants, or I might make them back into studs or put a little bail on and make them into a dangle. Just thought they were really interesting, and I wondered if they could be made by the New Zealand designer that inlaid shell and coral pieces into resin, and I cannot remember his name, but if you know, you know. I picked up these. Claire's have donated a lot of jewellery to some of the local charity shops which are new. Those are going to a Christmas shopping show. And this one I picked up for adding charms to. Just love the look of these little plastic acrylic earrings. And this one I actually bought in the same shop that I bought the rose quartz beads. It is of course rose quartz, and it's set into pewter, and it's made by Gemporia. I didn't know they did pewter pieces. How cool is that? I love it. And this one, guys, can you believe it looks almost identical to the one that I made in the silver workshop that I did a few years ago. It's almost identical. I was with my friend and she said, oh, do you think it was the same maker? And I said, no, because I made this one and I definitely didn't make this one. It's got no markings, so I wonder if it might have been made in a similar workshop. But I did design mine. I know it's a simple design, but it does look incredibly similar. So that one will be going into a whatnot, and somebody will be able to twin with me. And this one is freshwater pearls and peridot, some rock crystal, and has a lovely silver clasp. Isn't that a beauty? Some more dichroic glass. These were from a different charity shop. They are studs. Aren't they gorgeous? And these ones, this was strange because we'd been looking at a hot diamonds piece. I was with a friend in another charity shop, and they wanted quite a bit for it, and I decided not to get it. And then in a different charity shop on the same day, I bought these little studs because I thought they looked silver and they weren't too expensive. And when I got them home, I discovered that they are by Hot Diamonds. So they have got little diamonds in there, and they are, of course, on silver. So that was a nice little find too. These were from a car boot sale that I think there was only 6 or 7 stalls at, a midweek one. So I was pleased to find at least some jewellery, and I bought these to go into a Christmas whatnot show. This beauty of a mother of pearl bracelet that just needs a restring. I happen to have on my desk a ring that goes really nicely with those two, so perhaps that can go into a show along with them. More abalone shell. Look at the colour variation in this one. We've got pinks and purples along with the greens and blues. Love a celestial piece. It's plated but so pretty. This one I actually bought a few weeks ago and totally forgot about it and found it in the bottom of my car boot sale shopping bag. I think I paid 50p for it and I thought it was silver, but I think having looked at it again, it is not. But we will obviously polish it up and give it a test. Now these two absolute cuties are bag charms. I think is it Diddle? I think it's called Diddle, the character. And I can't decide. Let me know, guys, whether I should sell them as a bag charm or whether I should make little necklaces or phone charms or my necklace charms out of them for Christmas shopping. Let me know what you think about those. Now the car boot sale is winding down, sadly. The midweek one has stopped and the Sunday ones finish at the end of this month for the season, but I did manage to find a few pieces, including this lovely Millefiori glass pendant. I'll move that over to a chain. This costume vintage piece, which I thought would be really fun for Christmas. That just says Christmas to me, so I'm looking forward to putting that one into a Christmas whatnot show as well. I think we'll probably do that in a couple of weeks time, so keep an eye out. The links are all in the description. And then this very similar one, so fun. If they don't sell, I'll make earrings out of them. These would make great earrings as well. This is a really long necklace with some gorgeous beads on it, including some glass, and I think there might have been a couple of gemstones. Yeah, there's one there. That one's glass. There's a little piece of amethyst there. So again, we'll try and sell it as it is, and if not, cut it up and make it into new things. This one I think I bought from a child's stall and I was trying to buy a few extra bits, but I really like these frosted glass orange beads, so I'm going to mix those with something else to make something new. These two are from the same seller. We've got a dolphin and a seahorse, again on abalone PowerShell. Look at that on the back. Stunning. This one I think has been upcycled from a vintage earring. I've had these in before. It's a sort of faux opal. They've always sold well for me in the past. There is some kind of mark on the clasp there, which I can't read. It's too blurred, but I will test the chain for silver as well. And this beauty enamel costume pendant, isn't that a pretty one? And this interesting little magnifier with a plus or minus 5. I just thought it might be useful for looking at things close. It doesn't actually look like it makes that much difference, does it? But I bought a bundle from this seller and I thought we would give that a go as well. You can angle the head by the looks of it too. Interesting thing. Now we've got a bag of mystery earrings to open from Vinted, and I cannot believe this, guys. So if you've been following for a little while, you will have seen that I found my Clogau ring, this beauty here, which I've worn pretty much every day since I bought it. I absolutely love it. Bought that one at the antique centre, and then a couple of weeks later I found this one at the car boot sale, which I've been enjoying wearing there. And then I found a fairy pendant locket, a little fairy in a heart, which I have kept as well. And then when I logged it into Vinted, it suggests things on the homepage that you might like. And this Pandora bracelet was the top listing, and I spied this. This is a miniature version of my fairy heart locket. I don't know how well you can see on the screen, but the fairy is inside. She is a 9-carat gold fairy in there. This is a Clogau piece. They do a range of charm beads similar to Pandora. And this was a leather Pandora bracelet. It had seen better days. I actually cut the clasp off that, and that went to the scrap man last week. But I wanted to keep them all on there so that we could explore together. So that was the find of the piece for me. I'm going to be cleaning that one up, and I've got a Camellia, I'm not quite sure how you say that range, a bracelet that I will add it onto, and then I'll have the matching set. So I was very excited with that. So also on here we've got this cutie little enamel clog. That is actually stamped Bieber, which I'm assuming it's not the Bieber that we know. It looks like it would have been a souvenir bead, but I need to look that one up. A few of them actually have Pandora stamps on them, but you can see that they've lost plating, so they must have been little fakey ones. This one here is marked 925 and has some nice little crystals on it. I think that's just a generic brand, but it does look like silver. This one here also appears to be silver, has marks on it. This one I was interested to get your viewpoint on. Is this a J or is it a Maori hook? It's just the right shape for a Maori hook, which is a good luck charm. Now, another reason that makes me wonder whether that could be is that there is also an abalone shell heart. Of course there is. So they could have been purchased in New Zealand, because that is, of course, where abalone or power shell comes from. Interested to hear your views on those two. Again, I think they are both silver and both marked as well. This one looks like it may have originally been a pendant. It's got a silver starfish on it. And this one here, cute little padlock, obviously the Clogau one. This one looks silver too. It's similar style to Story Wheels charms, but I don't think it is. It's a generic, hopefully solid silver. This one is gorgeous. It's got a little row of ducks or some kind of bird and two birds kissing there. Isn't that cute? So most of these appear to be silver. I think I paid about £15 for this plus taxes and shipping, or not taxes, the protection fees and shipping. So it was a bargain just for that one there. This one is also marked silver. That looks like a Chomelia one to me. I need to look that one up. This one here as well. That one has the look of the Clogau one, but I think they always have gold on them, the Clogau. Ladybird. This one I think is like a coconut drink. It's got a little face. This one is marked ALE, but you can see it's lost its plating. That one is a fakie, as is this one here. That's gone completely bad. This one I think is a cheapy one too, but again could be silver. Yeah, it's got a 925 on there, so we'll check that one. This one I think is just a costume one. This daughter one, that is marked 95. Whoops, I shouldn't have undone the knot, should I? And this one here is marked Pandora, and it does look like a Pandora bead, but I don't think the stones have been set in there nicely enough for it to be real Pandora, so I'll test that one as well. But a nice little bundle for £15, as I think you'll agree. Now for the mystery bag. So this is a bundle of silver tone earrings, but I'm hoping we might find some silver. From the pictures it looked like we might do. Look at this one. This is a bit of me, isn't it? This looks like silver. There's 95 on the hook there. They very much look and feel like silver. Hopefully that's a silver pair already. Big sparkly hoops, those are costume ones. I knew that the bundle would be worth it for these beauties. Look, more power shell, and they look like alpaca pieces. It is actually marked, yeah, they're alpaca Mexico. So not sterling, but still very collectible and gorgeous shell inlay. These two again have the look of silver, not magnetic, and also have the 95s on the clasps. I wonder whether they're from the same place as these. They're gorgeous. Fun little costume ones and some costume square hoops. Having a bit of an abalone fest today, aren't we? I do always pick it up, but it does appear in the mystery bags for me as well. Look at those. So these are modern costume ones, but absolutely beautiful. These are costume and also broken, sadly. They're like watch straps, don't they? Quite fun. More costume hoops and more costume hoops. Ooh, I like these. These look like Sphinx. I'm not seeing any marks on them, but they really do look like Sphinx made pieces. So that's a high quality costume vintage brand. I'll have to look those ones up. These are reassuringly heavy. I think they're actually too heavy and no marks on them, but I will test them. Costume swirls. Now these are pretty. These have got freshwater pearls on in the Y2K chandelier style. I'll just check for marks. I can't see any marks on them, but given that they're freshwater pearls and they've got these unusually large hooks as well. I will test those too. Wow, I can't remember what I paid for that. I don't think it would have been more than about £10. So I think we've definitely had our money's worth there. What was your favourite piece today? Do let me know in the comments. I think mine has to be my new charm bead. Can't wait to start wearing that one. And all of those gorgeous gemstone earrings and necklaces as well. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like for me as well, and that new hype button, help the video get out to more people. There's loads more on the channel, so do check out something else, as well as the channel membership. Check out all my links in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.